This is the video for the lesson 6, validation and error handling. This lesson is very similar to the last lesson. I just had to add, put and delete root methods in the roots and verify in MongoDB that they work as expected. And here is the update code in the controller, and here is its on row, and here is the code in the controller file to delete, and here is the root of this code. Another thing that was requested was to add validation into the roots, and for that I use Joy. Here is the schema, here is the code of the middleware, and here is the implementation of the middleware in the roots. That way we can validate the roots. And for testing the code, I'm gonna create a new student, but I'm going to put an error in the code. For example, one of the schema required is the phone number need to have 10 numbers. I'm gonna delete one, so now there is 9. And when I try the test, here is the error that said that is not as the schema say it needs to be. I fixed the error, and now I can create this user. And to update is the same. I'm gonna change the phone number, and it has an error in the same part. I'm gonna put back the number, and now I can change the email. And the last method, delete, is working properly. If I try to delete the same student again, here I have my errors. And at last, the last part is the API documentation to include these new roots and up to date. And here is the API on render, and it is working properly. I can get all my students, and I can do all the CRUD in the render as in local. And create a student, I can edit that student, is the change in the email. And at last, I can delete that student. As you see, everything is working properly, and this is all for this video lesson 6.